Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 9, week 9, Day 1. So today, of course, our main objective shall be to... Hey, global chat's working again. It was weird, it kind of wasn't working a little bit when it was at reset, though I'm pretty sure it was like reset shenanigans. But anyways, as far as today, our main goal is to go do the Chapter 9 tasks. In doing so, because we have the bigger pass, we will have access to the Sparkinator. And obviously we're going to be messing with the Sparkinator and kind of seeing what it could do. We'll probably have like a proper team video going over it this weekend. However, I do want to mess around with it this stream, so we will be doing that a little bit later on, just for a little bit of a preview of it, and then cover it more in depth later. Obviously, it is pretty bad, but it steals a bunch of armor from all enemies, creates some bomb gems, and explode a random gem. So it's not even consistent if it's going to hit all the bomb gems. Its ability on paper itself is just not good, because stealing armor doesn't really get you that far, especially with no damage follow-up. He has no way to use all that armor, while also having useless trait that gives him slightly more armor. He doesn't even have like 50-50 on his reductions. This is 25-25. He's basically the category of useless tank troop that can't do anything. Similar to that, well, some of them are somewhat useful, but same as that one guard, shield one, same as, gosh, what's that one dwarf called? Why am I forgetting all their names? Stonehammer, stuff like that. Like they're all pretty much the same category of, they're kind of supposed to be a tank mythic, but they are just so bad that they're never used as a tank mythic, because there's better options out there, like hero with barrier and stuff like that. So, yeah, they're basically useless. And he is no different, but he's, I don't know, he does mana accumulation okay, if nothing else. We'll have to see how it goes. The biggest issue is his inconsistency, because he won't always hit the bomb gem. Anyways, here are all the tasks that we're going to be doing today. We need to go use a sword a billion times, which is easy with Rowan. Use Leona's Empire team for 22 wins, which is not ideal. It is one of the more annoying ones. I don't think we're going to repick it, but it is among... a not ideal one to see there. Gotta win 15 times with War Priest, which we can actually synergize with Sword, so that's easy. We have immediate synergy, so that's good. Match a billion blue gems is pretty easy just by clearing the board. Use Lion Banners, pretty easy by using Dust Devil or Rowan. Complete 2 adventure boards to skip. And luckily it's all the way at the end, so it's not getting in the way of anything. Earn 5 glories as a PvP battle. Voice of Orpheus kill, we could probably find a PvP. 9 human kills we can get done in any human-like kingdom in like a minute. Open 2 event keys, pretty free. Win 4 battles in arena. Oh no, I reset my arena thing. No, we had 4 battles earlier and could have done 1, but now we actually have to do 3 battles to go get it up, because I did some arena last weekend. But if we didn't, we actually only would have had to have done 1 battle and we would have got it done, which means whenever we seed for 6 we would only need another battle. Oh well. Use a vault key to kill 1 treasure gnome, or just kill a treasure gnome. Get some blue kills, which we could do in like less than a minute in Merlantis. Win 4 ranked PvP, which is self-explanatory. Summoning stone on blue. And high level delve we'll probably just do at 12 for Leona's Empire. Okay, not too bad. Couple things bad, but not too bad. I like the immediate synergy there, if nothing else. Anyways, I guess we start on... not bronze for once. I think we're actually starting on gold, silver. Let's go use sword as War Priest 15 times. Sounds simple enough. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope all of you have been doing well. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Ricardo. Also, hope you've been feeling better, Isabel. Hello, Genki. Hello, Tyrion. Everyone was worried about you last night. Hello, Inflame. Hello, Mister. Hello, Genki. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Roman. Hello, Mr. I'm repeating so many. Hello, Henry. Hello, Michael. Hello. Let's see. Let's see. You got in the legendary drop table? Really? The Sparkinator? That's interesting. He is technically in existence. I didn't realize he'd be that quickly in the drop table for the other thing, but that's kind of cool. But, yeah, he is technically a valid troop as of today. So I guess that you just literally as immediately as possible drop it into the drop table. Because new mythics are actually like that too. Like for example, when we get a new mythic on Friday, for example 2 Fridays from now or 3 whatever the next mythic Friday is, first Friday of every month. When that Friday rolls around, that mythic is actually immediately in the legendary task drop table. It's not the only thing only in the legendary drop table that week. However, it is added to that drop table immediately. So I guess that also applies to these mythics, which I never actually realized, but I guess that makes sense. Because today's the first possible day that it could exist in a drop table. So maybe they just immediately did. I assumed they would like wait a little while. But apparently not if you get super lucky. Though of course the chance of that happening is exceedingly unlikely. Hello Michael. Hello, who knows hello to? Hello Daddy Shark. Hello Daniel. And hello rednaZ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're having trouble understanding Guild Wars? Guild Wars is, yeah, that's definitely more complicated with how it's scored. It's probably one of the most complicated in the entire game. I don't even think we fully know every single value, but the main things to know is make sure all your defend teams are completely different troops. You get a total of 12,000 score if you do this. So there's that. Next is make sure you use a pure color team every single day. So on brown day, you want to use 4 brown. On red day, you want to use 4 red. On blue day, you want to use 4 blue. Your defend team doesn't have to be like this. They just have to be unique and completely different. However, for your offensive team, you can repeat troops. However, they all have to be the same color, otherwise you're going to lose bonus. As the only thing it's checking for to see if you're using 4 of the color. 4 brown, 4 red, 4 blue, so on and so forth. If your percent shows less than 50%, this means your guardians are upgraded enough in your current guild, and once you have it to, I believe, 100, it'll be fully maxed. Though they go all the way to 200, so you still get more that way. Aside from that, some things to note as far as scoring is you want to do way more damage than the enemy does to you. You lose points for every single time you take a death. However, you get some of those points back if you end up reviving, though not all of them. You need to accumulate a bunch more mana than the enemy by a high ratio. And you also have to win in a certain amount of turns before it starts deducting points. And I'm not aware of how many turns that is these days. And those are like the main parameters, I would say, for how Guild War gets scored. I think there's like a few other small factors, but those are the pretty big main ones. And I have no clue what the exact formula is for everything. Anyways, so let's go start doing these tasks. Let's go to a nice location like Center Mirage that doesn't have bonuses. Oh yeah, let's see what tank has. War Machine. Hey, everyone who said 20 who checked Terran's World, you are correct. I mean, not Terran's World, Gems of War database, or wherever you checked. But yes, War Machine is luckily only 20 durability. We dodged the bullet there. Though there are alternatives if it was 21. But yeah, there it is, exactly 20. That's relevant because of Dust Devil builds. Dust Devil can still be used in that location now without any issue. Okay, so what were we doing again? I need the class of War Priest, which is all the way to the right. It's probably just easier to move the slider at this point. And the weapon needed to be a sword. The problem with that is a lot of swords are blue. So let me go find a non-blue sword. There we go. That is a non-blue sword. Doesn't matter its viability because we're not using it a single time. Yeah, thank you, Tyrant, for the maths. Maths are always good. Math is fun. Wait, hey, let's go kill it that way. Your defend team can be anything. As long as none of the troops repeat over the 6 teams. They can be absolutely anything. The reason you don't want to repeat is you get points per unique troop. Meaning that all 24 of your defend troops need to ideally be something different. They can be anything. They don't have to go by any kind of rule set other than all 24 of them being different. But none of them repeating. And that gives you the full amount of points there. But like, for example, your defend team on blue day does not need to use a single blue. You can, but it doesn't affect your points. Only offensively does it. And offensively is kind of inverse, where you have to use a specific color, but you can use as many as you want of a single copy. Like, if you want to run double truffle on blue day, because you want to run, like, Farge Troll, double truffle, Mirage Queen, you get no penalty on an offensive day for running that team. But if you use that defensively, you get penalized. I generally cover strategy for Guild War rather than teams more often than not. The main issue with covering teams, or at least defensively particularly, is if someone doesn't have a troop, then it almost has to reset like multiple different teams. But there are a few out there that you can kind of do. Like, you tend to build around like archetypes of teams. Like Blue Day has double truffle, a lot of elementals as options. rednaZ has a lot of skull spam, so you tend to go like Enraged Skull or something similar. Zugaf being particularly noteworthy for that, if you happen to have it. yellowNAZ has a lot of tanks and survivability, so you tend to build a bit tankier on yellowNAZ compared to other days, which actually makes it among one of the safer days as well. It's hard to mention exact teams, because if I mention like 2 Mythics and you're missing one, you might have to go like a completely different team. Because there's no, in something like Guild Wars, there's normally like no substitutes for things. Sometimes there is, but generally due to how colorations work, very rarely is there like a 1-to-1 equivalent if you don't have a specific thing. Speaking of which, we got a new mana accumulator today. Unfortunately, it is so bad because all other mana accumulators are so broken. That's the only slight issue with Leprechaun, Thrall, and a few others being like so ridiculous. Is every mana accumulator that ever comes into the game looks so sad in comparison to them. Like, unless they're like Empower, Convert, or like literally anything Empower, they just look so bad compared to them. Like, even if he had Empower, I think he would still look worse than Leprechaun. Mostly because his first explosion would be a lot less effective. Whereas Leprechauns would be, assuming there's green on the board, fully effective. Oh yeah, even Roshka has better boost ratio. I almost forgot about that. And he has damage poke, which that thing doesn't have. And I believe it has better traits. Well, then again, never mind. Wait. Yeah, it does have better traits, doesn't it? Because the only thing that the other thing has that's good is stealthy. We have used Warblood a couple times. He's very situational. He's not a bad mana accumulator. He's definitely better than the one that came out today, that's for sure. But the biggest issue with him is more so... I should actually go to... wait, I should go to Merlantis here. Oh, what was I saying? I just lost a whole train of thought. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I normally don't use Roshka Free Blood, though it's a really good troop. The biggest issue with him is that he has a boost ratio to get rolling. It's the same reason you generally don't use Egg Thief. Like, Egg Thief is insane, and arguably from like an overall value standpoint, probably like the best mana accumulator in the entire game. But it has the issue of it gets started way too slow. Like, even Marilith gets started slower because there's Red Link. Even though its ability is slightly worse overall, though it does have damage pressure. And technically barrier removal due to the small poke that it does to everything. But, yeah, the fact that it has startup is the biggest issue. Because most mana accumulators, and most battles in general, are like really ultra quick paced. Anything that takes too long to get rolling, especially as a mana accumulator, is almost a wasted slot. Even if it's really good. Though there are a few times where you justify running Roshka, Free Blood, or Egg Thief or something similar. Like, they're really good for longer fights. It's just shorter fights, which a good majority of every fight in the entire game is, does not tend to use them. It's similar to why you don't normally see me using, like, Lord of Slaughter or something like that, necessarily. Or a few other mythics like that. There's like, a few that are, like, insanely good. But, they're better for longer fights. Well, Lord of Slaughter could still win kind of quickly. I think the biggest issue with Lord of Slaughter is, like, it's quick for Explore 12, but it's slow enough to never justify using it compared to Zugaf if you have Zugaf. You filled a 20-foot truck and moved the part... oh yeah, you said you were moving. You finally started on that. Nice. Hope that's been going well. Hope the move goes well. Glad I was able to see you before you moved then. You said you were moving to, I don't know, should I even say? I forget if you've said it publicly. But, so I won't mention it. But, yeah, I'm probably never going to that state. At least no time soon, anyways. I have no immediate reason to. Though I never have been to that state yet. Let's see, we'll take that over. Was hello, Siberian. Also, gosh, I need to take some water. Why is my throat so crackly? Hey, what objective did we just get done? The water distracted me. There we go. Are you moving to Wisconsin's nice. I thought you said California. Why did I think it was California? Never mind, Wisconsin. Why on earth did I think it was California? I was gonna say, because that'd be a very far move. Let's see. Win any battle using Leonis Empire team. Oh gosh, it's so annoying. I almost feel like repicking it. That's a really annoying one. I guess we try it. Where's my Friday? Not Friday. That's not the one I want. I want my Thursday class event team. Because I'm just gonna change this to War Priest and 20% mana started and just hope it's quick enough. It should be. We'll find out. We can actually change out to Summer Sphere if we really want to. Oh yeah, we also need a lot of blue kills. Hopefully they did not submerge troll us here. That's not the team I want. Alright, so we have to do this 22 times. I'm doing... Oh, wait. How am I doing it here? I was doing it as if we need blue kills. I just need to take blue gems from the board. We can actually do it anywhere, so... Hello, Center Mirage. A nice, easy, quick way to kill. Let's do it to you. Alright, let's roll this thing. Oh, sorry, Inflame. What was your message? My bad. Let's see. You dropped the Horde Mimic today. Nice! During your 1-year guild anniversary stream. That's huge. That is huge. Congrats. Huge congrats, Inflame. Everyone's getting it recently. Well, not everyone. Just a few people. It is still a very unobtained mythic. It is so annoying to get. I'm so glad we have it done. Like, I really wanted to get it done before next patch. And we got it just barely in time, 3 days before. Assuming it is tomorrow. Though we're like near guarantee getting patched tomorrow night. Like, it is 99% certain at this point, pretty much. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. That is a great achievement to finally have. And that's about all it is because the troop is so bad. Though it's also another Kingdom Star for Dragon's Claw, if nothing else. A very hard to obtain Kingdom Star. The Fleur de Leon in the thing. Do I remember where it originally appeared? I would need to double check the weapon to know for sure. Because I can't remember what weapon you were referring to. I believe that was a raid or invasion one based on its name. Let's see. But I can tell you as soon as I see the weapon. Fleur de Leon. Deal heavy splash damage to an enemy. If the enemy is stunned, explode 4 gems. It came from the campaign pass for Season 3. Or 4? 3? Whatever one you got, whatever one came with the, Leonis Tower. With the Emperor. Like, whatever season had Emperor is the season that this came in. But yeah, it was originally a money-locked weapon. Oh, I should have mentioned that. Is this the first time it's been available? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure this is the second time it's been available. But if you're free-to-play... Oh, no, free-to-play players would know. Is this the first time Fleur de Leon has been available for free-to-play? I'm pretty sure it's the second time. Though there's a small chance this is the first time free-to-play players can get this weapon. Because it was originally money-locked because you need to have the campaign pass for whatever one the Emperor came in. I think it was Season 3. I can't remember. It's like 3 or 4. But one of those 2 seasons, that was one of the weapons in the paid pass. Yeah, that's where it came from. But, yeah, that's either the first or second time you've been able to buy it as free-to-play. Or not buy it, but, you know, obtain it through in-game resources. I'm pretty sure it's the second, though it could be the first. I would like mana. Can't really do much with this board. Also, how on earth we 1 mana short? Was happy to see Queen Aurora in the Forge. Nice. Yeah, Queen Aurora, we used it a lot last week. Like, it's not bad. It's just a lot of mana accumulators have to compete with, you know, the best of the best. Which makes it hard for them to be good. But Queen Aurora is not necessarily bad. It's just very situational when you bring it out. Like, we ran it all last week for the campaign, if nothing else. 3 of them specifically. However, of course, if you only had 1, you could utilize 1 as well. Like, you generally only use it when you don't have access to better ones, but it can still be used. The main archetype of team that it is used in, if you're using, like, literally anything, is probably 4 times Beast. Which is actually not that bad in a 4 times Beast context. Oh, sorry, Genki. Gosh, I'm missing so much chat. Let's see. He tried imitating you, then me, then invoked the devs themselves and got it. That's funny. That is kind of funny. That is pretty. Oh yeah, Genki, have you gotten it yet? I'm actually not sure. I don't believe you have. Have you? I don't recall you mentioning it. Let's see. I'll take that over. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyrion said he had 4. I'm pretty sure he only has 1. Hopefully during your birthday stream. Oh yeah, that's this week. That is this Thursday. Oh yeah, that'd be Thursday morning for me then, wouldn't it? I need to get rested on Wednesday night then. Do you have an exact time that you're doing it? Because I need to translate that to whatever my time zone is. Because I think it's like 4 or 5 a.m. Though that's a very huge time difference with that late at night. Let's see. You did pull another 1% power? Gosh, how many do you have now? Isn't that like 110? Plus you have like 4 Zugofs and 4 Enraged-Kiraneer or something. Like if I converted all mine, I think I have like 20 power. Like around 20 total. Which is like what, 3 more mythics? Not even. Or not mythics, you know, the boss rarity troops. We haven't gotten one for a while. I wonder if next patch watch you drop one. It is not impossible. There have been patches that randomly drop a mythic and or boss troop. Or maybe not and or, but either or. It would not be the first time it happens. Alright, so that's like 5 a.m. then. Or 4 a.m. Which is where I thought it was. I'm just normally not up at that time. But I will be that day. Make Tacit a boss strip. They actually were going to add us to the game at one point. But for whatever reason, communications for it just randomly stopped at one point, and I didn't really question it. I'm not sure why. But yeah, it just kind of stopped randomly. But they were considering it at one point. And I definitely don't mind them, like, doing it. I'm not sure what happened with that. Oh, let's see. I'll take that over. Good Don, bring it down. I replace Luther. I would have way too young of a face to replace Luther. If anything should replace Luther, it should just be a picture of Surgeon's face. Or not Surgeon. Well, you know, what's his name? Stephen Fontker. The lead developer of Gems of War. And technically Puzzle Quest. And most notably Gems of War. Like, anytime I look at Luther, like, I cannot see him. Or not see his face there. Oh yeah, I did ask them about, like, the whole IP thing. Because the character I was mentioning for it was, you know, like, one we would need that for. Could always just pick a completely different concept, though. But I'm kind of surprised they haven't situated that. Because they haven't done any IP crossover with anything at all. Because they don't really have the setup to do so. And now that they're owned by 505 Games, it's kind of weird that there wasn't anything 505 related. Like, you thought, like, at least 505 would kind of push them, like, let's see what kind of characters we can get them to, like, put in. If we want to start doing crossover stuff. Because 505 could realistically get them to add literally any 505 IP anything in existence. And they probably wouldn't have much of a choice. Kind of surprised that hasn't happened yet. Oh, we got a Mimic. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh wait, did we already finish it? No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, I gotta do it 3 more times. Well, let's go take out a Mimic. Could you imagine? This has the same chance as being the Mythic as any other chess. The loot in it's gonna be worse, but the actual Mythic chance in the 5 times chance is still the exact same. So in regard to our chance of getting the Mythic at this current moment in time, it is no different than if we were on Explore 12. It's just the loot inside of it's going to be guaranteed worse. Let's see what we get. Come on, 5 times. Ah, this is a normal 2 times, and of course it's just double Yasmin because we're on a tier 1, so we get like almost nothing. Well, let me go update the number. Let's see, where's that number? Oh no, now that I have an invisible, I can't find it. Well, it's not invisible, but there it is. It is now 7311. But there it is. Anyways, okay. So where were we? I think we have to do that 2 more times, or sorry, 3 more, because that wasn't actually one of the battles. So it was just us killing the thing. Where is my team? Horde Mimic. Nope, not Horde Mimic. War Priests. Above crazy numbers, you requested above. Wait, what crazy numbers? You have 3 Zugoff, 2 Enraged Karandera, and 113 power. And still have some spears left over. That is insane. Yeah, we're at like 1/20th of that amount, or 1/10. No, what number am I looking for? 1/8. I'm at like 1/8 of that amount. What typing would we be? I would love to see them try to combine like a Dragon Strix. And either have it in Suncrest or Dragon's Claw. Probably more so Dragon's Claw. Because Strix actually have a use in this current state of the game. Dragons are like so bad right now. There we go. Alright, next. We need to still match a bunch of blue, but that's really easy. Gold is now done. Let me double check what's underneath silver. Okay, we actually do have to start getting that out of the way, though we could do that by doing anything, so let's start doing bronze as we passively get the blues done. Alright, so it wants me to go do any PvP battle. We'll go win against... Gosh, what on earth is that team? What a team. I'd prefer not to. Mostly because I was planning on just going Zugoff. Just to kill it out real quick. But that team was an exceedingly anti-Zugoff team. Because it was running stealthy with the troops that had immune to insta-kill. Which would be a nightmare for this team to deal with. Don't get transformed. Don't you dare get transformed. Good. I'm going to take that out just in case, because it's way more of a threat than Ironhawk. Ironhawk on its own doesn't really do too much. Like, it's not a bad troop. Like, it's still a mana accumulator, better than the one we're getting today. But, it's still a pretty underwhelming ability. Alright, now we just need to kill one Orpheus. Easiest way to do this is to find someone with an Orpheus. Which might be a little hard. Most people probably only have one. He's not commonly used on defend teams. He's mostly used on offensive teams when you need like a really safe cleanse. Hey, Horde Mimic. Hey, oh, that is double voice of Orpheus. I had a feeling they might. If they have Horde Mimic, they have literally everything. Not always. But realistically, if we see someone who has a Horde Mimic, they probably have every troop in the game multiple times over. Especially if they have more than one Horde Mimic. Of course, you could just get lucky on it. But generally, anyone with a Horde Mimic has way too many resources. And I'm surprised they don't have that max. A little bit weird to see it only on silver. But they probably did it just up to the objective. I always do mine all the way to gold. If I'm getting to silver, I might as well just go one more just to get it to gold. Oh, you have Impervious. That's kind of your whole gimmick. Because you have a billion cleanse while being the only troop that has Impervious while doing so. They actually removed it from all previous things that used to have Impervious to make Voice of Orpheus more unique. And it's still barely good. Human Bane. Sword's Edge has a lot of blue. Oh, never. I keep thinking this is blue kills. It's just blue mana. But let's do Sword's Edge still. Sword's Edge has an okay amount of humans. Oh yeah, we're on Explore 12. I'll lower it. We can always change it again later. It's not gonna take that long. What am I looking for? I'm looking for I guess just for Wayne quick kill. It doesn't really matter what we use here. How many Chaos Shards do you have? 15,000. I almost said 15 million. I wish. But I only have 15,000, I think. Or 150,000, my bad. I wish it was 15 million. Or even 1.5 million. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 150,000. But yeah, my understanding of how the new troops are going to work is as soon as Friday hits, you'll be able to get it in one of two ways. Throwing Chaos Shards and dealing with 5 things in the drop table, as well as all the treasure. But, you know, 5 different troops. Or use gems through the event itself. To my understanding, those will be the 2 ways that you get the new troop. And we'll find out for sure on Friday. Possibly even on tomorrow, I mean. Unless that particular event doesn't immediately get modified. Which might be the case because it's already midway through. But this Friday, that should be the case. Though I'm not sure if you need the kingdom unlocked. Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely need to unlock. What am I saying with that? Yeah, never mind, duh. It's not like it's a new kingdom. Yeah, never mind. I was like, wait, would you need the questline done? But yeah, duh, you would already have the questline done. Because you would need to even engage on the kingdom. To be able to open the portals in the first place. So yeah, that wouldn't be a factor. It would just immediately be in the drop table most likely then. It's easy to tell too. We could throw 200 or 400 shards and pretty much immediately see if it is or is not in the drop table. When Friday hits. Oh, so hello Meta. Hello Henry. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, anything good here? Nope. Bunch of useless stuff. Though in all fairness, most of the drop table is pretty useless stuff there. Gladiator. Oh gosh, we got an arena. If I didn't do arena last weekend at all, we'd only have to do 1 battle right now. But unfortunately, we need to go do 3. Okay, so let's deal damage to an enemy. For every poison enemy, explode 2 gems. If we get a poison option, this is insane. Otherwise, you're kind of useless though. You do have 10 attack, which is making me want to use it, though. We really need poison badly. Deal 9 damage to an enemy, freeze them. If the enemy dies, 2 elemental stars and gain an extra turn. Deal 5 light splasher damage to 2 random enemies, boosted by blue ally. Oh, getting a lot of blue allies has just become really viable. Gain 7 life boosted by yellow gems and yellow allies. It's too durable. This is at minimum 8 with 2 adjacents. That means he's hitting for 24 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, none of those are blue allies, and none of you are poisoned. Those are 2 things that are both awful. That is not present here. Okay, we might just have to go for this green-purple just for coverage. We have way too high of attack overall across the team, though. His boost ratio is actually not that bad. Oh, come on, we didn't get a single blue. And none of these have poison either. That's so bad. Who's going first, most likely? You. So let's go you, then. Alright, this is a bad team, but it might be good enough to get by. Our main troop is actually going to be Ice Spear or Ice Spire. Ice Spire's like half our team, if not more. Even though he's the only blue on our team. But then again, is he? Because we're not actually getting that much boost ratio. He's the only blue. If anything, this thing is getting more of a boost ratio. Actually, gosh, this is actually our carry. Hold up. This thing on average is going to be hitting for like 20. Because it's boost ratioing off of 2 gems that are on the board. Which normally would be like nearly 0. But in the context of Arena, that's actually a really big number. Unfortunately, we don't get like any synergy for these 2 though. This thing has no poison to synergize with, and this one has only 1 blue ally itself. Oh wait, and enemies? Oh, never mind, hold up. It's also end enemies. Ooh. Never mind, that's actually a bit better then. Gosh, this guy's really good then. We have like no blue on our entire team as something that requires blue, and he's still actually strong. Though this is like the true MVP of this team, gosh. I saw that it had a good boost ratio, I just wasn't expecting it to actually effectively be this good. But it is. So yeah, this team's actually perfectly fine. The only thing that's really out of place, oddly enough, is our Epic, though I did it mostly for its attack value more so than anything else. Like, even if we got no poison, I knew it'd still be good value. Just because its attack is so high. Unfortunately, almost all of our draft picks have high attack, which is bad because if they have really good damage, they can out-damage us before we can do anything. Ideally, it won't come to that, but definitely could. Let's go double brown, which is unfortunate. Oh no! That is exceedingly unfortunate. Luckily, we have high damage, though unfortunately, that is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Okay, you have a lot of blue, so that'll do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, you hit everything I did not need you to hit. Alright, we got a kill. We got another kill. Okay, that's fine. He's one of the most annoying things in all of Arena. So if any of you guys played Arena, you already know that. He has way too high of an armor gain, and he has resummon. It is so absurdly annoying. Especially when you don't have true damage or anything. Luckily, we have so much damage pressure that it doesn't even matter. Hello, Lucien! Welcome, welcome. Also, we'll hand out a code before we go over Sparkinator, by the way. For the redeem code for tonight. Because our game plan right now is get all the tasks done, then we'll hand out a code, and then we'll mess with Sparkinator. We should probably touch on Ward Event a little bit, too. Especially since tomorrow we're probably focusing entirely on the patch. Oh, that's such a little bit of damage because he has no blue. Unfortunate. It's still not that bad, though. That's like literally bare minimum damage he's going to do, and it's not even like horrible amount of damage. Like, it's underwhelming compared to what it could be. It's not too bad. So now that Mimic grinding is over, what's next? What's next is the patch tomorrow. Because that will give us something new to grind, factions. If nothing else, it'll make doing daily factions viable again. Well, technically it's always been, but you know, more viable. What was I doing? I came here for something. What was it? Oh yeah, we were gonna go kill a gnome. Oh, team. Let's run Phoenicia. Oh, wait, do I have Black Manacle Phoenicia set? I believe so. Yeah, the biggest issue with the new Mythic is you don't get to choose if it explodes everything or not. If you had the option to choose, it would actually be kind of good. Or not good, but usable, kind of. Not really, but more usable. It's a direction and more usableness. However, you don't get to choose if it does or doesn't. Also, gosh, another useless Cedric. Get out of here. Okay, now it wants me to kill blue. Let's go to Merlantis real quick. Bring out like a quick kill Rowan or quick kill, you know what, this is you do quick kill Dust Devil. I guess 25 damage is enough to kill her. 25 damage is enough to kill anywhere, as long as you don't have like 20% on a given week. How many gems will I have to spend if you want to skip through the faction tomorrow night? What do you mean by skip? Like, you mean literally skip the entire time? It's around 3,000 gems. I believe exactly 3,110 gems. Like, if you're doing pure skip on a Tuesday, I'm pretty sure that's what it comes out to. You can try 2,910 initial if you want, but last I recall it's 3,110. Unless you get really lucky on Valraven roll. I just realized one problem with the team I just used. In doing so, we don't actually get any blue gems. Alright, it wants me to go to PvP. That'll give us the last of the blue. Does this have synergy on the task below it, though? No, not really. Lion Banner. And then, I still need to repick the final one there. That's unfortunate. Or we could just let it passively get done. You know what? I might let that passively get done for once. Which is something I pretty much never do. But the main reason for that is we don't need the points to do the Mythic. We could just simply claim it tomorrow and not have to waste any time on it. So I think I might actually do that. Anyways, win 4 PvP battles. I guess we'll use Rogue Spider. Good old Rogue Spider. Oh gosh, it's a Lust team. It'll be fine though. Where's my Rogue Spider? There it is. Also, speaking of which, we'll be using a lot of Rogue Spider for the weekly event. The restriction is purple rogue. And you know what that means? Rogue Spider. Or technically Night Spider. I always call it Rogue Spider. Yeah, you know what needs to die first. It's not like even within question. Oh, that better not silence my hero. If we randomly get a skull, it would. Luckily it didn't. Oh, due to the order that strikes in, it actually... Oh, I should have done the other way around. Because due to the order, it made Lust hit me an extra time. That's interesting. Yeah, that should be our blue objective. Now it wants me to go use that banner. Then it's going to want me to go do that one task, so I think I'm just going to let it sit there. Alright, so let's just focus on bronze. Because other than that and the other thing, we're just basically done then. Because I'm just going to leave the final silver task there. We'll just get it done automatically tomorrow. I'm not in a huge rush to get it done. Normally I try to get them all done on a Monday, but based on where it's located, I actually don't mind just waiting a day for that. Because due to the bigger pass, we have enough to get what we need to get. Also, we're about to lose this fight. Unless we miraculously get cleanse on literally everything next turn. Alright, Hero's down. Because Rope Dart is great. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a weird situation here. Oh, why did I do that? He's just literally going to regain barrier. Let me go kill Rage Karandera. It's like the last other big threat. Oh wait, I actually have enough to kill him now. We're not webbed. That's a big issue with a team like this. It doesn't have much durability. Or it doesn't have much, I'm not sure what to really call it. Like, it's specifically lacking, pressure. I think is the biggest issue with that team. Let's see. Who's Pester, Tacit, or Cynical? Well, thank you for that. Oh no, Cynical's pretty cool. I haven't caught many of his streams lately. But I probably should. We haven't chatted with each other for a while. I know Cynical's pretty cool. Get it? Cynical. Let's see. Let's take the easier fight at this point. Get them done quicker. I'll take purple over. That's not exactly what we want. I'm gonna take purple over. I still need one more. Take the Beatrix team. Is Lust good? Yes and no. It is both simultaneously good and not good. It's used for a very, very specific type of team that literally only Lust can be used for. And that is summon spam while killing the enemy with Charm. The biggest issue with Charm is that it is initially really good at the start of a fight, and then it becomes exceedingly bad later in a fight. Charm really lacks kill secure. Like the capability of Charm getting a double kill, particularly on like a double Lust team, super easy. The biggest issue with Charm is if you build too heavily into it, you're stuck with two enemies on the opposing team. And due to how Charm works, those two enemies will never die. So, that's a big issue with Charm. Like, it's very strong in the start of a fight in some situations, but becomes a very weak or literally do-nothing mechanic later in a fight. Which is the only big issue that it really has. We need a Charmer that has good single target. Like, really, really good single target. But also still doing Charm. Intrepid Explorer. Okay, so all we have to do now is do Explore 12 and use this banner 15 times. And we're done. Because the other task I'm just going to get done passively. Well, I guess technically we have to do our dailies then. And then we'll just do our dailies tomorrow and then boom, it'll be done. But we already have enough to get the Mythic. We already had enough for the Mythic for some time now. We can get it right now. But let's go finish these last few tasks. Except for the last one on Silver. I'm just going to let that get done passively for once. If it was on like the second to last of Silver, I would have repicked it. But because it's really on the absolute last, we're just going to get it done naturally for once. Because it's not actually blocking us from doing anything. Anyways, we need to go do Leonis and Pirate Explore 12. Technically 9 or higher, but we're going to do it on 12. And obviously Zugoff build. Oh yeah, you used, I didn't really explain that much, but Lust does Charm when an ally dies. So if you do it with a summon, it just keeps charming the enemy. But the problem with Charm is you're generally going to have 2 troops remaining on the opposing team. And heavy Charm builds, or even any Charm builds generally, do not have a good way of dealing with the remaining 2 enemies. It's really good at double killing, but really bad at winning a battle. Which means anyone who's setting on defense in PvP is mostly just trolling. Because it slows down the rate of the fight by a lot. Not only would they have resummon to slow it down, but they also will generally double kill you pretty quickly if you're not careful with it. If you don't stun them or take it out in Lust order. Scroll spam teams probably struggle the most. Especially if it's attacking, because they get hit even harder. Because the Charm does damage based on your attack. But also because you have to hit from top to bottom, which means you might keep killing things that you shouldn't be. It's a very anti-skull spam related team. Unless you have Zugoff, in which case it validates everything. But non-Zugoff skull spam teams can struggle with it a little bit. That's a lot of stealthy, gosh. So stealthy is weird in this game, where if everything on the opposing team is currently stealthy, then nothing is stealthy, rather than all of them having stealthy. Oh, also, we're at a perfect amount of points right now, because we got that Mimic earlier to stream. We're actually at the exact amount of points to not have to do an extra fight here. Which isn't really that big a deal, but it's one less fight we gotta do. Because normally we'd have to do another fight right there, but we didn't have enough points, so you don't have to do it for the objective. There we go. Okay. We only have 2 objectives left. Technically 1. No, kind of 2. Let's go do the banner. So easiest way to do this is Dust Devil team. So you go to here, go to there, go to Dust Devil, and then change our banner to whatever one Leonis Empire is. There we go. All right. And now we just have to click the Insta-Win button 15 times. 1. Let's double check that's counting. It should be. Yes, that counted. Okay, now we just have to click the Insta-Win button 14 more times. And then we just do dailies to get the other objective done. Though it's not going to get it done, but you know, when we do our dailies tomorrow, it will. Yeah, we got another Mimic. No, not the trip itself, just a 2 times Mimic. No, we didn't get like a second troop of it. It was just, you know, the normal Mimic you would see when you find a chest. A 2 times variety. Also, I'm so glad War Machine does not have, so this is the issue that would happen. Right now, we have exactly 20 damage. If he had 21 durability, he would live. But guess what? He doesn't. He has exact enough. You saw the 5 damage come there as soon as it was doing the 5 off of Dust Devil. It has exact damage because we hit initially for 15 from the Iron Hawk, and then hits for 5 off the Dust Devil, which means we have the exact amount of damage to kill. If he had even 1 higher durability in any way, this would not work anymore in Cinder Mirage. But luckily, maybe they know, because it's actually exactly 20. It almost seems too coincidental. They might have deliberately did that, because that's a very specific value. Yeah, that's the tankiest they could have made it by that level, without it being over 20. Because they know this team exists. The Iron Hawk triple Dust Devil thing. I mean, the triple Dust Devil single Iron Hawk, I mean. Set it inverse order. I know, a Mythic. That we cannot one-shot. Though in all fairness, very few of them ever do. Luckily, they appear very rarely. That'd have been funny if that was also a Mimic. Let's see. Okay, we need 2 more. And then we just do dailies to get the other objective done, and then, we'll go hand out a code and mess with the Mythic. And we'll end it with messing on the Mythic. Though obviously the Mythic's pretty bad. The Mythic is definitely down there in lack of viability. So now it wants me to go do Adventure Board. It is 2 days in a row, however, we're just going to do it again tomorrow. Which obviously we were going to do anyways. So I'm not going to bother repicking this. It's going to be a waste of time comparatively. The task did take us a little bit longer today then. Because if we did repick it, it'd probably take us another 10 or 15 minutes, meaning it would probably have taken us about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Which is not as quick as we've been doing. But it actually took so much time. Because I don't feel like we had any super long objectives today, did we? Was I just slow? Because I can't think of a single objective that was particularly high amount of time. We even got some double synergies. There's not that many. That might have been the issue. There's only like one double synergy in there. Oh, 28 gems, nice. 29 tribute. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. Whoops. That's not where I want to do. Oh yeah, we still need to go do some World Lore event. You're correct. That is correct. Yeah, we will do a little bit of World Lore event as well. Not all of it, but some of it. It's pretty much Rogue Spider team without the things that make it good. But still good enough to win World event. But luckily, Rogue Spider itself is so broken that it's fine. I'll catch you later, Inflame. Thanks for stopping by. And tomorrow night, we should hopefully be able to go over the patch. So hyped for it. Hopefully some good changes. Also, speaking of good things, we got Imperial here. What's so convenient, too, is the patch normally hits like right as we start our stream. Or at least the patch notes, if not the patch itself. But obviously the patch would be like immediately after. But sometimes the patch notes gets up before the actual patch. Especially depending on what platform you're on. Like some of them get it slightly later occasionally. Oh no, that's not enough damage? I guess it's the harder fight. Well, kill Black Manacle then. If there's just a few more reds, that would have been enough. Yeah, there we go. Nice shiny Imperial. It's not mail right now. Oh, just the PvP tier reward thingy and the defend reward thingy from when we did our PvP battles. Because that's such a dated mechanic, that defend thing in PvP. Because we took a revenge battle and that counted towards the thing. Every 15 you get like a little small reward, and gosh, do I mean little these days. Oh gosh. Anyways, big ol' stretch. Where are we? Let's go clear our dungeons. And then we need to go and mess with the Mythic. Or hand out code, mess with Mythic, and then do a little bit of the World event. Just a little touch of the World. World event's pretty straightforward. It's literally just rarity, and you just carry with Rogue Spider until you win. Just feed Rogue Spider into things that hit things, and you're good to go. Ideally, things that hit all things. Alright, there we go. And now the only objective we don't have done is do Adventure Board tomorrow. And I'm not going to bother repicking that. Okay, because we got what we need. We can grab the Mythic now. So if I click Collect All, I get a bunch of things. However, the relevant thing here is the Sparkinator. So as of today, it is now possible to get this troop. Normal pass, it has 3 release dates as normal. Bigger pass gets it today. Smaller, or not smaller pass, but you know, normal size pass, the one most people go for. Ends up doing it on next Monday, and then free to play will be able to get it either the next time a Adana event comes around. You can get it in event keys, or from the Soul Forge. Theoretically, after a certain amount of time, it'll also be in Glory Gem Guild or VIP chest, so the chance that you'll get it that way is exceedingly unlikely. So realistically, it's 4,000 gems in Soul Forge when it rotates around, or from a Adana event via event keys, whenever that happens to be coming around again. Though the event key drop table has quite a few good things, so if the only thing you're missing is like Sparkinator, that's not bad. But if you get it like a repeat Tina 9000, that's not horrible. And obviously getting another Iron Hawk if you don't already have 3 Iron Hawks is pretty nice. Especially if you don't have 2 yet, especially if you have none. But if nothing else, the worst thing about this troop is that it now makes it harder, or at least when an event key for Adana comes back around, it is now going to be harder to get a good Mythic from Adana. Because you're normally looking for Tina 9000 or Iron Hawk, which is currently the entire drop table. However, Now there's a useless Sparkinator in there. Anyways, let's go hand out a code. Let's see. I know I did not forget the code. Also, I only have enough codes for this week. We need more codes soon. I've been overly consuming codes. But you have to be careful how many I hand out tomorrow night then. 1 sec, I'm trying to use the code real quick. Put that in there, click refresh. Please click refresh. Paste that in there. Grab the whole thing. And there goes go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code you found in your settings menu. Whatever game says in the bottom left corner of settings is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers and letters starting with ZW. And give the same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. I'll probably hand out 2 or 3 for tomorrow night, though I have to be careful because we're actually starting to run a little low on codes this month because we've been handing out quite a few. However, tomorrow's quite an occasion as well because we're getting a new patch, or should be. Anyways, Sparkinator. Let's go do this thing. So he's a pretty bad mythic. Like, as bad as you think he is how bad he is. However, let's go mess with him, see what he can do. Go to upgradable. Is this another star for Erdana? I would assume so, unless we're blocked on something else. I'll do that. Boom. Throw a little orb at it. Not like I really need to save. Not like I need to save on oranges. I mean on celestials. But hey, every little bit helps. And I will do like 2 little smalls here. Make sure not to accidentally click the orb of power. And we're good to go. Okay, anyways, he's now maxed. With him being maxed, this should be a star for Erdana. It is. That now is 23 star. Upgrade Erdana to level 16. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't see why not. I see no reason not to. Yeah, I see no reason not to. There we go. 10 mist stones for Erdana. Yeah, there we go. And now that's every objective done for Erdana until it gets another troop again. Whenever that might be. Honestly, it's probably not getting until Sparkinator's in the event queue drop table. It's probably the next time it's getting another troop. Anyways, okay, so with out of the way, let's go do Sparkinator. So, Sparkinator is weird. I don't know, what do I overwrite? What on earth do I overwrite right now? Horde Mimic? Sorry, Horde Mimic, you're out of here. We had our fun with you. Now you shall go in the pile of uselessness to be replaced by the new pile of uselessness. The new useless troop. Sparkinator. That was last weekend's useless troop. This is the new and now useless troop. Sparkinator. Steal a bunch of armor. 47 specifically. Create some bomb gems. Explode a random. What has armor? A Tesla. That doesn't help though. All you're doing is distributing the armor to your own team. There is a troop that a boost ratio is off of all the armor on your team specifically, but he's like a single target poke thing. I forget his name, but oddly enough, I believe it's from Leonis, isn't it? Which is actually the Kingdom Week this week. Let me double check. Because oddly enough, this is actually from Leonis Empire, the troop I'm thinking of. Somewheres. There he is. Pride Guard. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by all ally armor. At a 4-to-1. I don't know, is that really that worth it? Like, they have so little synergy beyond that. I wish he did something better. He needs something. Like, why doesn't he just distribute the armor to the entire team? Like, steal all that armor, but then also give some of that to allies? Like, he gains the full amount, but he also gives like 50% to allies or something of whatever he stole. Because Tesla would be pointless because we're literally just redistributing where the armor is. We're not actually increasing the amount of armor that's in play. So that's not going to work. We could try doing things that boost ratio from it, but like the selection is so few. I don't know, I guess we'll go down that route. Like, if we're going to bother with it, let's like a route to go under. And then obviously like Thrall Leprechaun or something, or Hero in there. Like maybe Thrall with Hero doing half mana start for it. Oh, I'm under weapons. I'm like, wait, why is it not appearing? And then we go like, mech hero class. That's not mech. Clear filter. Save filter. I'm looking for class. Mech. And then like something to hold down the line. Maybe some kind of brown explodey weapon that isn't the hammer. Why can I not remember its name? Mountain Crusher. Let's see. Where are all the double explodey ones? There it is. Explode a bunch of purple. And it's Mystic related. Is there not a different one? Because I'd prefer not to use green. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it that way. Oh, but then it blocks Thrall. No. They'll just replace one issue for a different issue. There we go. This one. I have Orion. And then we change the banner to, what do we even need here? Probably a +2 purple, +1 red is actually looking pretty good here. And the minus goes on... I guess doing it on yellow is not going to hurt much. The only issue with this team is we have 1 damage source. And it is Pride Guard. What is this team? I don't know, we'll see what happens. The problem with this is there's not like a good troop that takes someone else's armor and hits all enemies. Other than Tesla, but we're not actually increasing the amount of armor that's in play. We're just redistributing it to our unit. Also, I would like to play. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see how bad this is. Let's see how gloriously awful this is. I just want to see, like, a corner explode for 4 while it puts, like, 10 bomb gems, and then they immediately get value from it. It didn't even full explode the board! You didn't even explode the board! How do you fail at even doing that? It was cool to see a lot of bomb gems on the board, though. Remember that gem that technically existed this season? He creates a lot of those. Okay, let's just see what happens. Does he miss? Okay, there we go. That's what I was expecting you to do at minimum. Gosh. At least explode the whole board. Oh, if nothing else, they have no armor left. But why wouldn't you just use Megavore to do the exact same thing? And have a better troop instead? Like, what's the point of using him instead of Megavore? Under what context is that ever realistic? He doesn't even have enough to one-shot, gosh. He has 503 armor and he still can't even one-shot the thing. How do we do this? I guess we do it this way. We then poke him. And then hope that's enough damage, even though it's probably not. It is, but then he gets another summon, gosh. Wow, this thing is bad. Like, almost the Horde Mimic is better. It has the, useless tank Mythic syndrome. Though, honestly, I would take a Stonehammer over this, gosh. I would even take that useless one from Guard that I don't even remember its name. Let's go put a bunch of bomb gems next to each other. If nothing else, it creates a bunch of cool bomb gems that do nothing but kind of make a cosmetic thing on the board. He doesn't even get to steal our armor either. This thing is just very bad. There's not much else we could do. I guess we could do it with Tesla, keep it safe, and then run a weird Tesla team that also runs physical. But then why? You might as well just run more true damage. That's like the biggest thing that's an issue. Why on earth does he hit randomly? You don't even get to choose if you do or do not want to explode the bombs. But yeah, he's missing something. And by something, I mean a lot of things. What is this thing? Like, this is even worse than I was expecting it to be. Like, you can't even get, like, half a board clear sometimes when it does actually explode his bomb gems. Oh yeah, those bomb gems give no mana too. That's a factor as well. Because the bomb gem counts as no mana accumulation. Because the gem itself does not count as any color specifically. But yeah, that is really bad. I'm not even sure we're going to mess with anything else. Like, I do still want to cover a team video for it this weekend. I'm not sure how. But I do want to cover one. Wow. But yeah, this thing is bad. Like, we knew it was going to be bad, but, I don't know. Should we try it with a Tesla build? I'm running out of teams to replace, though. I don't need Doomed Glaive, I guess. It was mostly for the one team video. Let me go replace this for... Let's try it with Tesla. Let's just humor its capability to not be useless. We could try it with Pure Mech as well. Oh yeah, what if we did it with Tina 9000? Hold up. What if we do a pure Adana mech team? So obviously we need that. We need the mech weapon. Which actually is kind of good, the mech weapon. Creates a bunch of red, yellow. We need a Sparkinator. We obviously need the class of mech. Do we put Tina in first or second? I think I put it in second in case for once hero dies. And then we need, ideally another yellow? I don't know, what's an Adana that's not useless? In all fairness, there actually is a number of things. I don't want to put a Tesla in here, I don't think. Ideally, I want it to be another mech, though it doesn't have to be. Oh, what if we ran all the Mythics? He's mostly just mana accumulation, though. We're not going to get much value from the other thing. I think we run it, though. Backline Ironhawk. What's the other alternative? Oh, come on. Even this thing, even the Nutcracker is better than this Mythic. Come on now. I forgot about that. Oh, what if we did a red-yellow Storm? He's not... Oh, he is a mech. Hold up, he is a mech. And he has red-yellow Storm. Hold up. Ooh. This might actually not be horrible. Hold up. It's not good because of Sparkinator, though. He's just here to exist. But this team actually isn't bad. Though very little of it has to do with Sparkinator existing. Let's see. This actually isn't that bad a team. But Sparkinator is definitely not the MVP. He's like 5% of this team. What do we need here? Do we just go Tinkertown Banner? No, because I need green. Like, I need a +1 green into red or yellow. And/or yellow. I don't know, what do we do for banner? I guess it's more important to go into red. We'll say less Sparkinator, though that won't matter much. Because we want, like, red-green here, which we could just minus purple forward, which is perfect. Because we don't even use purple either. Alright, that's the team. Yeah, this actually is not horrible. Though, it is not because Sparkinator. But the team's actually not that bad. But he's kind of just there to exist. Because you could easily replace that for like another Tina and be stronger or something similar. Let's see what happens. Okay, so right off the bat, take that, grab that, throw down Tina, throw down a poke on you. Didn't land insta-kill. You'll take whatever armor remains and pretend to do something. Good job. He contributed. Let's see. He technically contributed to the fight by wasting our turn. Oh wait, why did I take that? I should have went for Tina mana. And there we go. Look, we won. And Sparkinator technically helped. Wait, this team is actually not bad. Though it is not because Sparkinator exists. This team would be improved by replacing it with a common, I am pretty sure. And he's trying his best. What do we even take here? We'll grab oh yeah, we don't use purple though, but we still get other good cascade value. Why? Why is your ability so bad? So what we just did for 22 mana costs is steal a little bit of armor and explode one random gem. That's all he did. That was his whole ability. While also giving him more mana, the enemy. That was his entire turn. I think running 3 troops would be stronger than running him. Even if we had no resummon. Hey, he did something for once. There we go. Now, if you could do that every time, you'd be at least average. I would like to get out of perma everything. Let's see. Worst part about this too is you don't even really get the explosions for skulls, because most of the skulls are just getting replaced anyways by bomb gems. Oh, dude, that silence constantly going on it. We might be in a bad situation. If it was unsilenced, we could do something. I want to take the bomb gems. Let me connect the bombs. I want to take the bombs for an extra turn, please. Though that would not help us much. We're literally just feeding him the mana accumulation he needs to win. But anyways, this battle's gonna take too long. But, yeah, the verdict is he's really, really bad. Like, he's worse than how bad I thought he was already gonna be. Which was already such a low bar that I am exceedingly surprised that it has hit lower. But it has. Anyways, that's the new Mythic. Good luck. Anyways, but if nothing else, he counts for another star in Adana. He does get you 23 star Adana, which is impossible without him. That doesn't really give us much, though. I think it's like tribute chance, tribute reward. But anyways, that's the Mythic. Anyways, let's go do, replace Tink for Tesla. We could, because we'd hold the armor. It would give us another damage source, because the only damage source we really had there was Tina. So yeah, we could end up doing that. We won't have the storm value, but we'll have the higher damage. So we can end up going down that route. Right, we'll mess with it one more time. Because we were mentioning Tesla earlier, though we haven't actually used Tesla. There we go. Now he's really not a part of this team. He is such a little aspect of this team that, actually, I want to fight something that doesn't have silence. That's fine. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, it is such a small aspect of this team that I'm just going to put it in last slot. It still uses yellow there. Oh, why is the stat so low? We're about to kill him with just a Tina here. Okay, let's go find a different fight then. The stats were way too low. There we go, Celestial. Alright, no problem for the code. Okay, here's a Beatrix. We'll see how it goes. We might be able to win quick enough that it's not a factor. As soon as we get Tina off, we kind of just win. Oh yeah, you don't count as a mech. But it's not going to matter too much. That is a factor. We're gonna Tesla first. Main reason being, if I Tesla first, every single thing it touches should be good to go. Alright, so what I want to do here is hope you get extra turn. That did not happen. Oh no, you survived with 1 HP. Oh wait, okay, so mana accumulators do get blocked by bomb gems. Interesting. So that is a way to cripple mana accumulators. Because it looks like they can't replace it. Oh wait, never mind. You use a convert though. Never mind. They probably can with gem spawn. Just that was a converter. Oh, I guess that still blocks double converters, but how are you going to outspeed double empower with a 22 mana cost mythic? Even a half mana start, it's not going to be quick enough. Especially with no empower on your own team. But yeah, we'll show that one for the video probably. It's this one and trying to figure out how to use it with Pride Guard. Oh no, we could go a different route, of course. I don't know. I feel like most teams are going to have to use Tesla. You're not actually increasing your amount of damage, but you're moving the armor that would have been on the enemy to your own team. So you still get ratio from it, even if they die. Because you already stole the armor. It's just a weird way to play Tesla. Because normally, you just want to spam her more. Or upgrade the amount of armor that's in play. Because stealing the enemy's armor does not increase how much armor is in play. You're just moving it from the enemy team to your own team. But it preserves it for when you do get kills. Because once a thing with armor dies, you know, you lose all that armor value. But if you stole all that armor, you still maintain that armor value. That is so situationally useful. And this troop doesn't do it quick enough. If you did all armor tier, I could see that maybe being okay. Like if it was basically Megavore, but with armor steel, but with all the other good things that made Megavore good. Like if that was his ability, the fact that it's not all armor is kind of bad though. Because it steals so little, especially in a higher level case. Because you'd have to cast like multiple times, like 3-4 times to be able to get enough off. Anyways, let's go mess with the Road event a little bit. And then we'll end it there. So, World event. But we'll have a proper video going over that Mythic, probably this weekend. Maybe with, likely with 1 or 2 more teams that we have not shown yet. I'm not sure they're going to be much better, but we'll show something. Anyways, as far as the event is concerned, it's literally just rarity order. Pretty straightforward, easy event. But yeah, the Mythic's as bad as I thought. Though probably worse than I thought. Which I'm actually kind of impressed that it's worse than I could have possibly imagined. Because that was already such an absurdly low bar, yet it's somehow lower. I'll go for Explosion. Wait, you're in Rogue. Why didn't you create as many gems? Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, yeah, never mind. It's still doing the full amount. Why did it seem like it did so much fewer gems earlier? Alright, there we go. Maybe the board just had, like, literally nothing and it just placed really badly. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I didn't buy the tiers yet. Does it even really matter too much? I could buy tier 0 and we're going to get it done. But I'll buy up to tier 2. We're not going to do most of those battles today, though. I want to help out the guild a little bit since we're going to primarily be focusing the other thing this week. At least tomorrow, anyways. We'll probably finish out Guild War. Oh, yeah, we have Guild War. Oh, gosh, we got a lot of things going on. I forgot. We have Guild Wars, too. We got Guild War every week this week. Anyways, we'll do a few of these more battles, but it is pretty straightforward. It's basically... Oh, yeah, it wants me to equip my battles now. So we want 20% start. We want magic and magic. There we go. Right, even more damage. But, yeah, we got a lot of things going on this week. Gosh. They just love packing everything in a single week. Actually, if anything, I should be putting Atlanta in first slot. We're such an early location where we actually don't ever need to cast Rogue Spider a single time to win. Ella McGrim. You know, I might as well just finish out all the battles. These are so quick that it's going to take like 0 seconds anyways. We're pretty close. I should maybe replace that out for a damage option. The problem is there's no blue AoE. There's no way to use blue AoE for this event, which is very unfortunate because we really need it. A new patch during Guild War, what could possibly go wrong? I know, right? It's not like that's happened before and has gone extremely horribly. Which is better, 3 times Nisha or Anu and double Nisha? 3 times Nisha. Nisha is the absolute best. There's nothing better than Nisha. Like, Nisha is basically the value of 3 Anus. Like, basically every single token is the value of 3 of its prior. Which means a single Nisha is like 9 Arania. Though technically even better than 9 Arania, because it's better to have it in its highest form. So anytime I use Atlanta, it feels like we're just raining a billion arrows on the enemy. Because that's what we're doing. It's such a basic ability, but it's actually so much fun. Also because she gets it really quick. Especially that she has air link it to herself, which makes it even quicker. What do we need here? I'll take the purple over. This should definitely be an extra turn. And a arrow. Only problem is we don't have any extra turn AoE either, which could lead to some backfiring on the later fights. Which might make us need to build a little bit tankier at some point. But for now, this is perfectly fine. But if anyone still has any other questions anyone want me to go over, do let me know. Because once we finish out these sigils, we'll call it for tonight. And then tomorrow night, version 6.3, almost guaranteed. I'll be going over the entire patch notes. We'll be messing around with anything we can immediately mess around with. Obviously, we'll have the faction battle saved, so if we are able to do anything with City of Thieves immediately, we shall. Though we might not be able to. And of course, we have Guild Wars. Which, gosh, there's so many things. I forgot, we have the entirety of Guild Wars this week too. Every single day. Oh, it's the Star and Element Grim. I'm not sure how I just realized that now. I saw the Element Grim, but it's like, oh yeah, it's both of them. I forget what the lore is with it. I'm pretty sure the thingy for it actually mentions more on it this week. Because those are like the opposite dragons from Dragon's Claw. You don't think it'll be tomorrow? It hasn't been leaked anywhere? I don't know. I guess technically we could still get more troops for factions without the patch. I kind of assumed we would need the patch though. Though there is a chance it's not tomorrow. Though if it's not tomorrow, it is like literal 100% the following Tuesday. So just because it's not leaked doesn't necessarily mean it's not any worse. You turn it out quickly sometimes. Also, how would there be literally no leaks? Didn't it have a beta test? Weren't there people testing it who would have leaked like all that? Let's see. You know, I'm actually gonna do this again just to try to overfill the mana. I believe we have 5 battles left. Depends how the Valraven falls, of course. Oh no! Speaking about falling, my mana. The good old Submerge. Wait, what do we have Submerge? Oh yeah, we're using Corsair. We're probably using Archmages. We really don't care if we get more mana into Abel Crystal. It's already going to get enough blue from Spider a billion times over. I think for the other team composition it made a little bit more sense. But for this one we can actually... I was originally going to go Archmages, but then didn't. But probably should switch to it. We can also technically make Hero tank at some point if we're starting to find we're dying. I believe we get Valraven here. Then we'll have 2 fights after. Oh no, no Valraven. Oh, that's our final battle. Oh, we got them all done. One less thing we have to worry about this week then. That might be all the world event we do this week now. We'll see. Should probably help out the guild a little more than that though. But at least for today. It's the end of our line. I believe it's RNG. We might not be in a multi-way tie here. Ah, we are. Okay. Because I'm not sure if everyone gets the same RNG seeds. Alright, there we go. Anyways, guys, now we'll wrap it up here. We will be back tomorrow night for hopefully next patch. I have no clue. I sure hope so, though. But, we have a new faction on Friday. Or, you know, not a new faction, but a new faction troop. So it makes so much sense for them to do it prior. But we'll find out. But hopefully patch. If nothing else, we got Guild War all week. So we still have that going on. Tomorrow is specifically the Guild War day of Brown, or at least on PC Mobile. If you're on a different platform, is some other color. But PC Mobile has Brown, so that will be our goal for tomorrow. What even is our Brown team these days? Guild War Brown is currently probably something I'll completely rework. Oh yeah, we're still using double Tina. Oh gosh. Oh no, we might. We'll see. You do not get penalized for using multiple of the same offensively, only defensively. So we can get away with this team and still get full value. Will we? I'm not sure. We ran it 2 weeks in a row. Oddly enough, both with a bonus. 1 week had 20% bonus, the other week had 10%. However, it now has 0%, so we might just switch it out for something, we'll see. So we might make a team on the fly and see what we go for. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap up for now. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Hopefully catch you guys for next patch tomorrow night. Soon TM. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your week, and catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone.